I grew up in Dallas, Texas. Went to school in Carrollton for a while, and my mom took me out to homeschool me, and because she was real sick, and then she got real sick. She died when I was 16. My whole family split up when my mom died. Like, nobody was around. My brothers or sisters, gone. From there, I just got into different, from me being in the drug life and on the streets, I just got into bad relationships with different men. I let them abuse me, and I took it. And I did everything for them. And I was just wanting to be loved. I just wanted somebody to be there for me. Finally, I got locked up for prostitution and went to jail for 5 months. And when I got locked up, I found out I was pregnant. And I knew I wanted to change my life. Like, I told him I had an addiction, needed to go to rehab, needed to get back on my feet and everything. By me coming to the Salvation Army and being in the domestic violence program, it helped me change my life around. Like, I got here right before I gave birth to my son, Angel. They helped me get back on my feet, make sure I had a stable place to have my son. They provided so much for me, like they provided meals, clothing, transportation. I knew I was protected, that nobody from my past, my exes or anybody would find me. The domestic violence program was good because they have therapy, case management, and they would help me with all the needs that I needed for my son when I couldn't provide for my son. Anytime you felt like you were in a crisis or anything like that, or you didn't know how to deal with what was going on in your life at that time, they talk to the therapist, there, Miss Layla. Or if she wasn't there, one of the staffs would be there to comfort you and help you go through what was going on. So they had a lot of wonderful resources to get into different classes and different stuff that I needed to along the way, like parenting and other stuff. They have a lot of good classes like healthy relationships. They have life skills, which helps a lot. They showed me a lot of different skills, domestic violence skills, by the domestic violence classes that I would take while I was here, to recognize the different signs of, being, abused and different stuff like that, how to get out of the situations where I don't have to be in those situations. They showed me a lot of different ways to recognize things where I never would recognize them before. Always loved to go to chapel every evening, 7 o'clock. It was a good time to go and just pray to God and to get peace and to hear the word, It just made me feel safe always. And every time I would come back and then get ready to go sleep, I would have a more peaceful night's sleep. If I hadn't came to the Salvation Army, honestly, and been in the domestic violence program, I don't know where I'd be. Probably be on the streets. Probably lost my other son. So I don't know where. I'm just very grateful that I have had the opportunity to be here at Salvation Army, and I feel grateful for all the people that have helped me along the way. Because if they weren't around, then honestly, I'd probably be out there still suffering. I wouldn't be where I'm at today and got all my kids back. They don't make you feel down about yourself. They help lift your self-esteem, and they help motivate you, and they help let you know that you can do it on your own. No matter what people have said before to you, you can still do it. And they help build you back up.